Hapa bishi mtazamaji ni chucknorris.
Hi, Dad. What are you doing?
Just warming up.
Oh, I see that.
Did you know I got bit by a king cobra? And after 5 days of agonizing pain, the cobra died.
Did you know that I can build a snowman out of rain?
I hear that when you do a push-up, you're not really pushing yourself up. You're pushing the earth down. Correct.
Hello and welcome back to Obina TV Updates. It's your host, Jackie Ogaga. He was more than a man, more than a fighter, more than a legend. To the world, he was strength, discipline, and resilience. But behind the fame was a story of struggle, transformation, and purpose. And this is the life of the late Chuck Norris. Born Carlos Ray Norris on March 10, 1940 in Ryan, Oklahoma, Chuck Norris entered a world far from fame and fortune. His early years were marked by hardship. Raised in a modest home, Norris described himself as shy, unathletic, and often overlooked. His father struggled with alcohol, and his parents eventually separated, an experience that deeply shaped his resilience and inner strength. Moving with his mother and brothers to California, young Chuck faced the uncertainty of a new life and the quiet determination to one day rise above it. Unlike many icons, Chuck Norris did not find his calling in school. He was not known for academic excellence nor athletic dominance. But everything changed when he joined the United States Air Force as a young man. Stationed in South Korea, Norris discovered martial arts, specifically Tang Soo Do. What began as curiosity soon became purpose. Discipline replaced doubt, confidence replaced fear, and a legend quietly began to form. Returning to the United States, Chuck Norris pursued martial arts with unmatched dedication. His skill, speed, and discipline earned him respect across the martial arts world. But perhaps more importantly, he became a teacher, training celebrities, athletes, and everyday individuals. Norris believed martial arts was not just about fighting, it was about building a character. From the dojo, the big screen, Chuck Norris' transition into Hollywood was unexpected but unforgettable. His breakthrough came when he started alongside Bruce Lee in Way of the Dragon, a fight scene that remains one of cinema's most iconic moments. From there, Norris built a career as one of the defining action stars of his generation.
Even if you see my movies, though, generally, like in Code of Silence I did in Chicago, I get jumped by a bunch of guys, and I lose. I get beat up, because in my mind, you got to be logical to a certain extent.
You want there to be a little bit of
reality there, and I do. I get beat up real bad in that scene there, because I thought there's 12 guys. There's no way that I can really take and win that fight, and I didn't.
Well, this brings up something. You were in one of Bruce Lee's great movies.
Return of the Dragon.
Return of the Dragon.
Films like Missing in Action and Delta Force cemented his image as a symbol of strength and justice. But it was television that brought him into millions of homes worldwide. In 1993, Chuck Norris took on the role that will define his legacy for a new generation, Cordell Walker in Walker, Texas Ranger. The show combined action, morality, and family values, becoming a global success. For 8 seasons, Norris stood not just as a fiction hero, but as a symbol of integrity, discipline, and justice.
Who runs the restaurant when she's gone?
Well, luckily now, we've had the restaurant now for 2.5 years, so now she doesn't have to be there all the time. And when we first opened the restaurant, she was there a lot. But her brother helps her run the restaurant, so she could take off for 3 or 4 days.
Beyond films and television, Chuck Norris became something rare, a living myth. Chuck Norris facts spread across the internet, humorous, exaggerated tales of his strength and invisibility. While playful, they reflected something deeper. The world didn't just admire Chuck Norris, it celebrated him. Behind the action star was a devoted family. Chuck Norris was married twice and had 5 children. In later years, he often spoke about faith, family, and purpose, values that guided his life beyond fame. He stepped away from Hollywood at times to care for his wife during serious health challenges, a decision that revealed the depth of his character, not as a hero on screen, but as a man in real life. On March 19, 2026, the world said goodbye. Chuck Norris passed away peacefully at the age of 86, surrounded by family. His passing marked the end of an era, but not the end of his legacy. Chuck Norris leaves behind more than films, more than titles, more than fame. He leaves behind a story of transformation from a shy boy in Oklahoma to a global icon of strength and discipline. He taught the world that greatness is not born, it is built through resilience, faith, and determination. And though he is gone, his legend will never fade. He was a fighter, a teacher,